One of the best known examples of distortion in probabilistic reasoning is the gambler's fallacy. Let me show you an example. You step up to the roulette wheel, and at the bottom of a screen you see statistics from the last 100 games. You see that 60% of the time the ball fell in red, and 57% of the time the ball fell in odd instead of even. So the question is, how should you bet on your next roll on the roulette wheel? Does this wheel favor red, or is black lagging behind probabilistically and will need to catch up? On August 18, 1913, at Monte Carlo Casino, the roulette ball fell in black 26 times in a row. Gamblers at Monte Carlo lost millions of francs betting against black, reasoning that the black streak was misbalancing the randomness of the wheel, and it had to be followed by a long streak of red. If this is a fallacy, let's figure out what we are misinterpreting about probability. We'll start with this example. What is the probability of flipping 6 heads in a row? You're going to flip the coin 6 times and you get heads every single time. The probability of 1 head is 1 in 2, or 0.5. The probability of 6 in a row would be 1/2 to the power of 6, or 0.5 to the 6th power, which is 0.015625, a very low probability. You flip a coin 5 times in a row, and all 5 times that coin comes up heads. You're going to flip it one more time. What's the probability that that next flip of the coin will be heads? The gambler's fallacy is an erroneous belief that random events are more likely based upon previous events, when in fact these events are independent. Let's see what this would mean for our example using the coin flip 6 times. We are really considering 2 separate independent events. Event A is flipping a coin 6 times in a row, and the probability of getting heads on every single flip is quite low. The other event that we are considering is flipping a coin and getting heads, and that probability is always 0.5. The probability of event B is unaffected by previous coin flips. Therefore, in our example, no matter how many times the coin has flipped heads previously, assuming that it is a fair coin, every new flip will always be a probability of 0.5. Don't bet against probability, because in the long run you will lose. This is why casinos very rarely go bankrupt. Here are some related fallacies. The reverse gambler's fallacy would be to notice that the roulette wheel is running 60% red, and so you would bet on red, thinking that the wheel in fact favors falling into red. The prosecutor's fallacy is because an event is unlikely, that if that event occurs, it must be from some nefarious reason, such as when a child dies of SIDS, a highly unlikely event. That event is so unlikely that a better explanation would be that it was murder. A single observation of a rare event does not contradict that that event is, in fact, rare. Another related gambler's fallacy involves childbirth. After parents have 3 boys in their family, they believe they are due to have a girl. So as the great philosopher Stevie Wonder once said, when you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition is the way. So now we know enough about probabilistic reasoning that hopefully we can make better decisions involving probability in life.